Morning guys, good morning. I've stretched my legs on this one. I've travelled a little bit further. And this is the reason why, even though there's quite a blanket of fog over the country, I just fancied a change from full-on woodland, even though I'm looking into the woodland. Beautiful. Been shooting this old, well, it's an old dead tree. I thought it was just a root, but it's actually an old dead tree. Fantastic shapes, obviously all isolated because of this fog, and it's quite dense at the moment. It's fantastic. And I have met one person, another photographer down the bottom here. Now I'm near Padley Gorge, but I've come up the other way. I thought, you know what, I don't want to do Padley Gorge. I might do later. But I want to explore and see what else there is. Something a bit more open with this fog and a bit more isolated. There's a couple of trees behind you that I can see now that I'm definitely going to shoot. But it's stunning. I'm on the Longshore estate, that part up on the top there, and it's beautiful. So I got down low with this shot. I got down low so the top of this tree is above the foggy horizon line that's obviously constantly changing. Got a couple of compositions, one incorporating this foreground because I quite like it because it's got that contrast of moss that I'll be able to hopefully bring out. Yeah, but it's just the solitude and the isolation that is what I wanted today as well. And I'll probably convey that within my images. First thing, took a photo down by the pool there, the little pond, little duck pond, which was quite nice. Okay, let's get another couple of images from me. I can see two compositions behind you. The first one is, we've got this tree here that looks quite appealing to shoot with a leaning line through. This bush on the right hand side I'm not too sure about, and then we've got this single lone tree just to the, if you pan you around just a little bit, you might not see it because of the fog actually. There's a little lone tree in the distance here. This is so peaceful, so peaceful. I've got a trickle of running water next to me. Surrounded by beautiful trees, all different types. that's all I can hear. Solitude. Peace and quiet. It's great. Taking a picture of this tree, you might only just make it out in the fog. And I've tried to incorporate, I took an image from just over here and it weren't quite working. I needed something to draw your eye into it. So I've come round by this, it's quite marshland here, there's all little tributaries of water. And I've managed to sort of get it so it draws you up to it with all these reeds in the foreground. But there's another couple of images that I might just spend half an hour here just taking it in. There's a super tree here and it might even be a wide angle shot. I've got the long lens on at the minute, dropped it back on. But I actually think it might be a wide angle and get some nice foreground in with a nice soft background there. That could work. Just the odd bird sound at the moment. From up the top there I could hear the road. I can't even hear the road. I can't hear anything but this running water and the odd bird. And an aeroplane. I can hear an aeroplane. It's a beautiful day. A beautiful, beautiful day. So I'm just capturing this scene here and it's got this little bit of a dike, a little bit of a waterway that's leading you into the tree there. And I'm just incorporating a little bit of the water here. So there's a little bit of foreground interest as well, then leading you on into this beautiful tree that's got loads of atmosphere around it. Wide angle at about 24mm on 24mm. Let's see if we can find something else and then see if we can get in a decent position. I've seen an image just appear, I can't quite remember what it was, but let's see if we can incorporate that. Well, if you like gnarly trees, there's nothing more gnarly than this one. It's a beauty. It's actually two, looking at it, two right next to each other. Brothers in arms. And I'm trying to work a couple of compositions. I've been spent 10 or 15 minutes here already. I'll probably spend a little bit longer, just trying to get the best of these beautiful gnarly oaks with a lovely soft background there. The foreground's a little bit messy, but I'm not going to touch any of it. I'm just going to leave it. And it's fantastic. What I will do though is I'll go a little walk around it, definitely go walk around it, see if I can get a better composition. From here it seems to work quite well. What I'm concentrating on is separating the middle. If I just move it around, move you over here, you'll see a bit better. So try to separate that gap there and then separating these branches coming through as best as I possibly can. And having that branch leading you into the image from the bottom right, going into the subjects there. That's my thought process from this side anyway. Trying to get as best separation as possible, adjusting height and left and right. It seems to be working quite nice. Juicy. So I've just moved 30-degree round from the tree, and I found a lovely composition I think works, where we've got this branch coming in from the bottom left into the shot, a branch sort of coming in from the top right into the shot, leading you into this split oak. It's making for a nice shot, and what I like about it is the background's quite simplified. There's a little bit of mess left and right, that's fine, it's still isolated, but the centre of the tree there is quite sort of, the mess has disappeared. But I quite like that shot. Who doesn't love a bit of Scotch pine? It's beautiful. And we've got a little bit of woodland here full of Scotch pine. Biggest problem with it is there's a lot of mess about, a lot of man-made trees that have been cut down, logs, etc. The odd log's okay, it's the little fences that they put up. But I've tried to isolate a section of them. And what's drawing me to this one is actually the textures on the bark. But now the sun is behind us, but what's happening is the sun reflecting off this fog, and it's bouncing back onto the tree here and lighting up the tree from the opposite side where the light's coming. It's that ambient light that's bouncing, and that's what drew me to the image. And it's such a strong subject that, you know what, I thought, got to try and grab that. Got to try and grab that. This is just a beautiful, beautiful morning. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you probably on the next location. I'll see you soon.